I want to walk you through the steps to make Redbud jelly, which is a new spring favorite here on the Grateful Ambition Homestead. Here at the end of the video, I'll also set up our recipe. That way you'll be able to take a screenshot. So let's go over the steps and then we'll look at the recipe. The flowers taste a lot like sugar snap peas, so if you don't want to go through all the process of making jelly, you can always sprinkle this on a fresh spring salad as you get the first greens from the garden, or you can do what my kids do and just eat them by the fistful. Now, the first thing to do is to go ahead and collect the red buds by simply stripping the blossoms off the tree, taking care not to damage any leaves or twigs. This is a super easy thing to do with the kids, as the red buds are an understory tree, and when they're blooming, they're easy to identify, and the low-hanging branches can make them easily accessible to the little kids. Once you've removed all of the flowers that your heart desires, it's time to move them into the kitchen. We like to rinse out our blossoms and do a quick check to make sure there's no leaves or twigs, as that can leave a bitter taste in your final product. After cleaning out our blossoms, we're going to put them in a big pot, and we're going to do a 1-to-1 ratio of blossoms to water. We're going to let this tea overnight in the refrigerator, so put a lid on it, and we'll see you tomorrow. After teaing our flowers, I promise, even though the flowers look ugly, the jelly's going to be beautiful. So just stay with me, okay? We are going to now take the blossoms out of that liquid, so you can use a cheesecloth or a strainer or whatever you have just to catch all those flowers and drain out the liquid. Once we've done that, we're going to add our pectin, and we're going to bring that mixture of tea water and pectin to a rolling boil for at least a minute. Once you get your pectin and tea water to a rolling boil for at least a minute, you're then going to add in your sugar, you're going to add in your lemon juice, and then you're going to bring that back to a boil again for at least a minute. You can also add a little butter to your mixture so that it can help reduce the amount of foaming while you're getting this to a rolling boil. We did not, because our daughter has alpha-cal, so butter's a no-go for her. After everything has been boiling to the point where you can't stir that foam down, you're going to cut the heat, and then you're going to skim off any foam that may still be on top, and that way you're ready to pour into your jars. We like to use the jelly size mason jars or the pint size mason jars. Pint size is 1 serving for me. After you've filled your jars and you've left about a ½ inch of headspace, go ahead and seal them up, and then we're going to put all this back into a water bath, and we're going to let that boil for at least 10 minutes to sanitize everything and make sure it's shelf stable. And look at that color. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is one of the prettiest jellies we've ever made here at the Grateful Ambition Homestead. And it's taken me about 3 or 4 jelly jars to finally decide that it almost has a strawberry jelly taste to it. I might have to have another jar though, just to make sure. Thank you for watching this recipe video. Now quick, before all the blossoms disappear, go out and make some redbud jelly.